So you've written a Python script. It works, and that's awesome. But now what? How do you take that simple piece of code and turn it into a real, shareable project that other people can use? Well, you have come to the exact right place. We're about to level up your Python game in a big way. Look, getting your code to run is a huge win, don't get me wrong, but is it powerful? Can you just hand it off to a friend or a coworker and have it just work? That's the real challenge, right? And that's exactly what we're going to tackle by building out your complete developer toolkit. Okay, so every good craftsman starts with their basic toolkit. And the cool thing is, Python gives you a fantastic one right out of the box. It's called the Standard Library, and you can think of it as your starter kit for pretty much anything. Let's take a super quick tour. All right, first up, math. Need to do some calculations? Of course you do. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, Python's math module has your back. Rounding numbers up or down, finding a square root, it's all there. It's literally like having a scientific calculator built right into the language. You know, sometimes you just need a bit of unpredictability. Building a game, a simulation, just want to shuffle a deck of cards. The random module is your best friend. You can get a random number, pick a random item from a list. It's super useful for all sorts of things.
Think about it. Almost every app deals with time in some way, right? Logging events, scheduling tasks, you name it. Python's DateTime module is an absolute powerhouse for this. It handles dates, times, durations. Basically, if it's on a calendar or a clock, this module can handle it.
So that starter kit is great for sure. But what happens when you need something really specific? Like something for building a website or analyzing a massive data set. Well, that's when you go shopping at Python's very own app store for code. And this is where two key players come in, PyPy and pip. It's super simple, really. PyPy, the Python package index, is the giant online store. It's where all the cool free code packages live. And pip, that's the tool in your computer, your little shopping cart that you use to go to that store and install whatever you need. And the workflow is just beautiful. Let's say you need to grab some data from a website. You just pop over to PyPI, find the legendary requests library, and then in your terminal, you just type pip install requests. Boom, you've just given your project superpowers. And really, you only need to know a few basic commands to get started. Pip install grabs a new tool, pip list shows you everything you've already installed, and pip uninstall gets rid of stuff you don't need anymore. That's pretty much it. These are the commands you'll be using all the time. Okay, so this is where things get really interesting and really important. You're installing all these awesome packages, right? But what if one project needs, say, version 1 of a library, but your brand new project needs version 2? If you install the new one, you might break the old one. This is a huge problem, and it's why pros use a clean workspace for every single project. Has this ever happened to you? You install something for a new project, and suddenly, an old project you haven't touched in months just breaks. It's a nightmare. It happens because all your projects are dipping into the same big box of tools, causing chaos. This, my friends, is what we call dependency hell. So how do we escape this hell? With a virtual environment. Seriously, think of it like this. Instead of having one messy workbench for all your projects, you give each project its own, perfectly clean, isolated workbench. The tools you put on one bench don't mess with the others. This isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely essential for any serious developer. And the best part? It's super easy to get started. You run one command to create the environment, another one to turn it on or activate it. And once you see that little VNV pop up in your terminal prompt, that's it. You're in your own private, safe little bubble, ready to code without breaking anything. Okay, so your project is humming along nicely in its own little isolated world. Fantastic. But now, how do you share it? How do you give it to a colleague and guarantee it's going to work for them exactly like it works for you? Well, for that, you need a blueprint. The most infamous phrase in all of programming, but it works on my machine. We've all said it, we've all heard it. It happens when your coworker doesn't have the same packages you do, and the whole thing just crashes. It's frustrating, it wastes time. Let's just solve this problem once and for all. And the solution, believe it or not, is just a simple text file. It's called requirements.txt. This little file is your project's official instruction manual. It's the blueprint that lists every single outside tool and, crucially, the exact version you used. This is the secret to making your project work anywhere, for anyone. And look, this is what one actually looks like. It's not scary, there's no complex code here, it's just a list. The name of the package, two equal signs, and the version number. That's it. So simple, right? Anyone can look at this and know exactly what your project needs. So here's the magic trick. You're working in your virtual environment, installing things as you go. When you're ready to share your project, you just run one little command, pip freeze. That command automatically generates this requirements.txt file for you. Then anyone else can take that file and, with one command, install the exact same set of tools. It's like magic. All right, let's take a step back and see what we've built. We've gone way beyond just writing a script. We've actually assembled a complete professional coder's toolkit. And that blueprint, that requirements.txt file is so important. It means everyone on your team has the exact same setup. It completely kills that works on my machine bug. New team members can get up and running in minutes, not hours. And it protects you from some random package update breaking your code in the middle of the night. It's the bedrock of modern software development. So to wrap it all up, this is the modern Python workflow. It's a 4-step dance. You start with your starter kit, the built-in standard library. Then you go to the App Store, using pip and PyPy to get specialized tools. You keep things tidy with a clean workspace, a virtual environment for every project. And finally, you create a blueprint with requirements.txt so your work is solid and can be shared with anyone. This whole system, this is how the pros do it. This is how they build everything from tiny little scripts to the biggest apps on the internet. And now you have that exact same toolbox and the know-how to use it. So really, there's only one question left. What are you going to build with it? I'll leave you with this thought from the great B.B. King. What you've just learned, no one can ever take that away from you. It's yours now. Thanks for joining me on this one, and happy coding!